na 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 na. Hey, hey, girl, come on, little slow.
Hey guys,
How we doing, boys?
how are we feeling?
You know what's crazy right now
What's up?
about
What you
this?
feeling?
I mean, I know like it's the outside people. I mean, this is our third episode, but I mean, we've been in here
7 times?
8 times, 7.
8 times?
This is our first
How many
one.
actually, like?
7. I think it's 7. We don't
Right,
gotta worry
so-
about fine details. You know?
No, but this is our very first episode we've ever filmed while the sun is not out.
That's crazy.
True.
But
True.
how is it
It also sets at 4 p.m.
4:20? 4:20?
Yeah, like
Which
5.
is-
4:40.
Which is
4:40.
really confusing to me because or what's it called?
Daylight savings
Daylight
time?
savings happened, so we lost an hour. We gained an hour.
Yeah.
We gained an hour.
Like an hour got chopped off over a day.
but
essentially.
how
fell
is
back.
it? How is the sun setting at 4:20?
Yeah,
it was never
wasn't setting at
5:20.
5.
It's
5:20,
not
that's what I'm
4.
saying.
It's not.
Or
No, it's
5.
actually like 5.
It's
like,
actually
5.
yeah. It goes down at like
5.
4:50.
But it wasn't setting at 6. It was
6.
setting at like 7.
7.
So I feel like we had like a 2-hour jump somewhere.
No,
in
but
there.
it happened. It really starts to the hours of sunlight in a day really drastically start to drop off in like
Winter.
October,
Yeah.
and November. Like they go really
Approaching
fast.
solstice?
So like not only does daylight savings happen, but probably in that like few weeks,
Yeah.
like wherever that is, a couple weeks ago, like we're losing like 3 or 4 minutes each day
Yeah,
of
yeah.
sunlight.
So wait, why exactly do we do daylight savings? Is it just so like we don't get? Because like over the years we would eventually be like nighttime would be morning time.
It'll be
if
all
we didn't do it.
kittywampus.
I don't think it's
How does
like
it
that because
work?
we just keep
What?
going back and forth.
Yeah,
I
we
don't-
go-
you don't have to do it like Arizona doesn't do it.
Is it just for fun,
There
like a little
doesn't-
Easter egg, like the society wants to put upon us? Like
I think it's so like the business sides like can like stay somewhat close. I don't know. Like, 'cause like New York's like, I don't know.
But they do it too. So like we're the same amount away.
well, you know,
Correct.
that's what.
Oh, do they do it too?
Everyone
Yeah,
does it.
everyone
It's
does
not
Except
like-
Arizona.
Except
Yeah.
Arizona. I mean,
Yeah.
America does it.
America.
Wait,
does it.
Arizona doesn't do it.
No, Arizona doesn't do it.
How
Does
can they
Europe?
just like? How do they just like have their own jurisdiction? Like
Does
Fucking-
Europe do it?
Same reason they walk around with guns.
the main reason is to make better use of daylight during the spring and summer months, so there is an extra hour of sunlight in the evening instead of the morning. After numerous changes to the dates, the Energy Policy Act of 2005 gave the U.S. its current start and stop dates for daylight saving time. Okay, so it's just like so, but I don't get it. We're losing daylight at the end.
Well,
So,
but that's for the spring and summer months.
okay.
So What,
You
what's
gain
the
an hour.
pro
Why do we do
on-
these months?
What's like?
I don't know. We're just misinformed.
What's the benefit?
I think
for
they're
the winter
trying to look
months?
out for us, but it's just like missing a bit.
I think
you're
they're just trying to keep us on our
confusing
toes. I think they're just
What
like,
is the
okay,
benefit?
You know, Americans are kind of like, you know, dumb as it is. Like maybe we just fucking, you know, keep them on their toes. Throw a little like wrench in the mix. Fuck it, new hour.
I don't think so either.
No, you don't think
I
so?
don't like that one.
Hey, I'm trying to think outside the box. You know?
It's hilarious.
Why do we have daylight savings time at history.com?
I don't know. Okay, for me, like when the sun goes down earlier, like
Okay.
I get like depressed a little bit.
Yeah.
I get cozy. I
Oh,
kind of like
get
it.
Okay, it can work. Two
I get
ways.
more cozy,
You
not
do.
depressed. Yeah, it's just like, okay, now my day's over. I can go watch Game of
See,
Thrones.
okay, but you wake
Oh,
up
it's-
early.
It
Yeah.
says the real reasons for daylight saving are based around energy conservation and a desire to match daylight hours to the times when most people are awake.
All right, we don't even care. But remember that one time we were in Stockholm? I'm just saying, it's like
No, it's like, yeah, fuck it, we're so far
I
past
don't
this.
know. Remember that time we were in Sweden?
Yeah.
And it was the winter, and it was like I remember it was like 2:45, and it was probably like this light out. You know, like literally.
Yeah, yeah.
like,
Sun was going down at like 2:45.
sun was going down, and that's what I think about when I said I get depressed. Like that's like that day specifically. I was like,
You just think of Scandinavia, just like in the middle
Yeah.
of winter.
all my American boys are like, I don't know what they're doing. It's like a different time there, but it's for sure not dark at 2:45.
But like they'll have a day there in Sweden where they only have like 3 hours of daylight or some crazy shit like that.
it-
Don't
I think
they?
like
Is it like
like
2
isn't
hours?
Alaska,
Well, Alaska-
they get like 23 hours of sun or
Like, on
vice
the,
versa
on the most peak day.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Something
they'll go
like
like 3 or 4 months with no sun.
with no sun.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
That's
like
what
it'll
I'm
be
pretty sure.
dusk like randomly.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Anybody else sweating balls? I'm
Nah.
fucking so hot.
I'm chilling.
You look stressed out.
Probably 'cause you
was
shotgun fucking 4
Why
cars.
don't you
before
take
got here.
off
I
the
shotgun
flannel?
one,
As much
so
as I
nice.
love the flannel. By the way, when's the last time
I don't
you wore
want
a
to
flannel?
sit in a beater
The other day.
last winter.
This
I don't know.
mine.
What do you mean?
No, it's mine.
Bring out Cholo,
Is
bitch.
it?
Put
No,
the
this is
beater
mine.
on.
I have one.
I like it.
Is it yours? No, this is
Maybe.
mine.
Hey, at least I think I would give
I have like
you
3 of these colors.
It's
It
very
looks
fall.
good.
Very fallish.
Yeah, it's very fall.
What color is
It's called
is
red.
that? No, the brown yellow mustard. It's like
Beige.
mustard. It's like a Dijon mustard color. You see that?
Manila?
Manila.
Yeah, it's like.
It's like an envelope colored. A manila envelope
Either way,
colored.
if we were having a lumberjack contest amongst the cast, I'm betting on you.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean,
Even though
based on
I think I'm
current-
stronger, but I would still probably bet on you.
Oh, your
Just
beard.
based off.
I'd bet on
though.
you off your beard. Yeah.
Lumberjack, yeah.
So if we fucking meshed as one, did like a crazy chest bump and like merged,
Yeah.
We
no,
might-
If we procreate,
we procreate. We might have the ideal. We might have the ideal lumberjack.
no, but
And my name is Jack, and your middle name is Lumber, isn't it?
yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
crazy.
what is
What are the
your-
fucking odds of
What
that?
is
though?
your middle name?
James.
Atkins.
Atkins.
I just feel like it would be an Atkins, like on some like Southern Boy Arizona shit.
Isn't that like some sort of diet?
What is Atkins?
Dite.
Atkins.
Diet.
Oh,
What'd you just say?
dite.
Oh, okay.
Like DITE?
All right.
Bro, y'all are.
I didn't know what you
I think
said.
you guys just made up like 4 different words.
Question, boys. Are you guys going home for Thanksgiving, like for the holidays?
Yeah.
Or are you staying here?
I'm
not.
staying.
You're staying put.
See,
Yeah.
my parents, my mom and my dad, they're coming into town. They're coming into town. My parents are coming to Los Angeles from Omaha, where they live, and they're gonna come out here for a whole month. So that's on December 5th through January 5th.
Okay, so Thanksgiving you're just laying low.
yeah, I'm like,
LA
I'm not
vibes.
gonna go home. I hate
You're
traveling.
staying here?
I'm staying here.
Lockdown's happening.
My
Yeah.
birthday is December 11th. I think I'm going to Cleveland on the 10th, and then straight from Cleveland to Omaha on like the 18th to kick with my parents.
That's a vibe.
It'll be good.
A little Friendsgiving out here. I'm assuming you boys are gonna have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out. I mean, my sister was like, "I'll cook a turkey."
We need
but-
somebody good to come cook.
Yeah, we do.
I want good mac and cheese.
It's
We
wild.
could just get a chef. Just like one night, it's Thanksgiving. It's probably so much on Thanksgiving night though. I
What
didn't
is?
think about
Oh, a chef.
that. Like every American celebrates, so it's like we got to find someone who's not American.
Yeah.
It's really wild though, cause like I'm obviously excited to see my family, like my direct immediate family, but like then I'm like, damn. I don't know how many more times I'm gonna see my grandparents. Like realistically, like they're entering their 90s.
Oh, we
low-key.
had that conversation. Like,
Yeah.
And I
there's a
still have-
finite
yeah.
amount of times that you'll see them.
Exactly. Like we could probably count it maybe on both hands for all we know, because it could be any fucking day. But I'm like, damn, my grandparents are like, I'm lucky to have all 4 of them. You know, luckier than most. But even still, I'm like, damn, I don't call them enough. And like that, like I'm going home and I get to see at least one side of my grandparents, which is
Yeah.
gonna be nice. But that shit kind of tweaks me out. I'm like,
Wait, what
damn.
is the other? What are they?
The other side's in western Nebraska, so we don't do Thanksgiving with
Is that like
them.
far from
Far.
Omaha?
It's like the opposite side of
Because
Nebraska.
Nebraska's
10-hour
huge,
drive.
like massive state.
And they're old. They can't drive do 10-hour road trips anymore.
Oh,
you
it's
know?
that long?
Yeah, like we have to go visit them now, and so
Which grandparents is that? Is that?
yes.
Wait, fighter pilot or chinless?
Chinless.
I love that we know that about.
crazy.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's wild. My grandpa, he had chin cancer and his bone in his chin, and he got to get his chin removed. And my friends, like, you know, we were young when this happened.
feel
and
like
they
it-
were
like
like, why
such a
doesn't your
thing.
grandpa have a chin? And like, I'm like,
We were like 7.
chin
Yeah.
cancer. Yeah. But it was wild, yeah, because like everyone was like, wait, why do you have a chinless grandpa? And I'm like, listen, circumstantial, all right? You gotta understand.
No, but he has
But-
such a like. He's such a character. Like he feels like he's from a movie.
Bro,
His
such a
stories-
character. He used
Same
to
with his
sit.
other grandpa.
He used to sit between me and my brother in the car, and like in the middle seat,
Grab the
and like
leg.
he would have his hand on our thighs, and then like anytime we like started fighting with each other, because me and my brother were at each other's necks, he would just grip
Yeah,
like
that's-
old man strength, like
that's a
grip our
grandpa.
thighs, and bro, oh my god, it would send like a shiver all the way
Yeah.
down my body. But yeah, great.
No,
grandpas.
it's really nice that you can see those, like your grandparents when you're in town. Like I feel the same way. Like I don't call my grandparents really ever. Like I talk to them a lot though somehow because I feel like I see them a lot. I'm in New York a lot, which are where some of my grandparents
Yeah.
live, 2 of them, and then my other 2 live in Omaha, and I'm in Omaha a lot. And I feel like we have like family group chats and like random pictures will be sent and like birthdays happen and you talk to them. But like I definitely don't just call them on a Tuesday like when I have nothing to do at 3 p.m. Like
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
why don't I do that?
Why
I
don't we do
either.
that?
And we've talked about this. Like
Yeah.
All right, tomorrow, first thing we wake up,
We've
we're all
said
call-
this.
we're all
We've said
calling our
this a lot.
grandparents.
should we do this?
Let's do it.
We should.
All right, as a gang too.
And like, dude, this is what the wild thing is like, I haven't lost any grandparents yet. I know you have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least where I am now, like at 24, I feel like when one of them passes away, like I'm gonna definitely have those thoughts. Like, I wish I could have just asked them like random questions about life and like just like I wish I asked them about stories when they were like.
Yeah.
I don't do that enough, but I know I'm
The
going.
hindsight.
I already
You know you're gonna have the
that I'm
hindsight,
gonna
yeah.
wish I did. So why don't I? Like,
You should do that.
why don't
100%.
I? I will.
That'd be
That's-
cool.
Promise.
I
It's
would.
wild. Yo, but oh my god, which is crazy though, because maybe our grandparents aren't gonna go so soon.
Well,
it's-
You saw the article I was showing you in the.
oh,
2020, man.
I didn't
How
really read
crazy?
it.
Okay, this will blow your guys' minds. So I was reading this article, and supposedly, the human aging process biologically has been reversed for the first time in the world.
Reversed.
Reversed.
Well, then
What does that mean?
So you can go backwards.
So the aging process has been biologically reversed for the first time. Scientists in Israel, shout out G's homeland, have showed they could turn back the clock in 2 key areas of the body believed to be responsible for the frailty and ill health that comes with growing older. So the Israelis are going hard. They're trying to keep us around. As people age, yada yada, it gives us a bunch of scientific shit that we have no idea what it is.
Wait, they can
That's dangerous.
turn around the brittleness and the illness.
The frailness, just like the effects that come with aging, which I think are essentially what end up putting you in your grave. You know,
Yeah.
those
Joint
ailments.
pain.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's like this oxygen
Whoa.
treatment where they feed you oxygen like in this like very like highly pressurized room, and like it does some shit to your
Is there
The
telomeres? Is there like
telomeres. Yeah, telomeres. How do you know? What the
Because they already did it with rats. Like Joe Rogan had an episode. They talked like they've already done that with rats. So it was just a
That's
matter of
crazy,
time until
though,
they
bro.
did it.
But they're doing it on humans now, testing. And I'm like, okay, which poses a new question. Would you guys like want to, like, how long would you ideally want to be around if you didn't have joint pain, if you didn't actually have the
80
ailments
years.
of old age? No, but I'm saying like
I have no
80
idea.
years.
80 years, that's it.
I don't want to be here for 500 fucking years.
No, not 5. You don't want to be here for like 190 maybe?
But dude, like
Watch a couple centuries go by?
No.
I've only been here for 23 and
And
some
I'm already
change.
exhausted.
What's up, everybody? So first, we have a very important message from our friends at Warby Parker. We're here wearing their glasses right now.
Check these frames out, man.
If you're listening, just trust us. These glasses are so fly.
What are you rocking right now, G? What pair?
Right now, I got the Baker Striped Sassafras. Honestly, my personal favorite. We ordered a bunch. We ordered like 5 between us, 4, even though Sammy's not here right now. And this is my favorite out of all those 5. So
Yeah.
I think I'm going to keep these.
You should. They look good on you. You kind of look like an author or something.
I feel like I'm going to put them on when I'm feeling like super inspired. Want to go write some good music.
Some
you
good
know?
novels, typewriter.
Or
something.
novels, yeah.
No, they're awesome though, and I got the Carltons on my personal favorite frame. They're the crystal color wave, super lightweight, super nice. I actually want to get them in prescription once I send these back. Bruce, what kind of pair you got on right now?
Got the Felix blue gray crystal. These just fit my head. I've got a wider crown, so I went with the Felixes. They really fit my head.
He does have a
better.
big head.
I've never had to wear glasses, but I've just been a fan of the look. So when Warby Parker, I knew of them for a while, and when they hit us up to do this, I was like, I'm in. You guys have great looks, and
Right? Like my mom and my sisters were like, yo, what? A Warby Parker is your first ad? Like, let's
Hey,
go.
I've been wearing them for years too, personally. I love the way they feel, and like this new wave is even crazier. And just so you guys know, glasses are all starting at $95. This includes prescription lenses, sunglasses, progressives, blue light lenses, pretty much everything you can put on your face.
Those blue light lenses are very crucial for our day and age in 2020.
yeah,
We're
we
on
got
our
any
All the phone
gamers out
screens.
there? Any
That's something we didn't actually order this time. I think we need to order another 5-day package.
Facts. So if you guys don't know what's going on, they have an at-home try-on program, Warby Parker.
Yes.
And all you have to do, you can order 5 glasses from their site for free, mix and match as you wish. They'll get sent to you with a return label, so you can return them within 5 days. And you have 5 days to choose if you like the pairs, if you want to get a pair, and if not, you can return them all. You can return 2 and keep 3. You can like send them in with your prescription, whatever you want to do. So you can just try on the frames, mix and match them at will, and it's great for quarantine during COVID. You know, you don't have to go out of your house. You can just sit at home and try
Zero
them on.
risk. There's absolutely no obligation to buy either, so you don't have to actually
yeah,
order
for free.
pay for
Emphasis
anything.
on for free.
And if you want to
free.
get a try-on kit, make sure you use our code. Go to warbyparker.com/parental advisory. Let them know we sent you. All right.
yes.
Go get your Warby Parker. Enjoy episode 2.
As an end of the year treat, you can save 15% when you purchase 2 or more pairs of Warby Parker prescription eyewear. Includes eyeglasses or sunglasses. This is a limited time offer that ends December 31st, 2020. So get on it.
Get on it, baby.
I'm about to get on it right now.
We'll see you there. We'll see you at Warby Parker. No pun intended.
Bye.
Yes.
Like, I guess, but like,
Bruce is
there's
jaded
so
already.
much that I want to do, and if I could, especially if I could physically stay like in a young body, like there's so much I would do. We were talking about this the other day. Like, I didn't go to college. I want to go play college ball. Like, let me actually try. Let me train for that. And if I had 10 years to train and my body is still 24, oh my God.
Like physically, yeah, absolutely.
Like sports would get so much better. So many things that we don't even think about. If that gets created, like there's gonna be some legends.
But like, no one would retire then, so there'd be like
I know.
so
the
there wouldn't be a spot on
There'd
this
be like a
team.
league of the best.
Nah, you're right.
There'd be too many 24-year-olds.
Overpopulation would be like ridiculous.
Yeah,
we would have
435.
Or, like, too
15
many-
million people within. Like,
We would
the
have
next
to
20
leave the
years.
That's why I
planet,
said
for
that's
sure.
dangerous. Like
It is dangerous.
It would slop it all up.
I'm like, damn, why are they like messing with like just God's will or whatever you want to call it? Like,
okay, but this is a trippy thought. Like
I guess it's a
okay,
big debate, I'm sure, but
let's say that like overpopulation isn't a problem. Like I always think about this, and for some reason I thought about this right when XXX died in like 2018. I was like, man, like we're like, cause we were like exactly the same age. And I was like, that was like really the first person that was like really a part of our generation. And like, I don't know, like for some reason that one, I was like, damn, that's trippy that he just died because he's a part of this generation. But if I live to be like 80 and within that time, something's created that allows me to live on at least like further than the like current limitations of a human being, like it's just weird that he you know, people like him, anybody who dies young like loses that chance and won't know at all, and they're just a part of the past, like that is like something, you know, like when the iPhone's created, it's like now it's like this is post iPhone and like technology is just different. Like when that one next thing is created, like this, you know,
whenever
like,
it may be,
it's like it's that is like a different reality. Like we can just live, and like you start thinking differently. Oh, like I can kind of like do what I want today because I can be this age for.
It's crazy though. It almost reminds me of like a dystopian, like potential like dystopian scenario where it's like, okay, you have to be like rich as fuck to like buy this treatment. It's very exclusive. Like I feel like there could be some crazy movie type shit that goes on with it. You know? But either way, like I wouldn't want to live
time.
Yeah, dying
Justin
just
Timberlake.
makes like life. It makes life worth it. Like otherwise, it's like, all right, we're here forever. Like,
dying gives life purpose.
I'm in no rush, no sense of urgency to get anything accomplished.
If you knew you were here forever, like why would you go?
Fuck that.
Okay, but would the like general human perception of time change if everyone, let's say, not like life is endless, but you can live to be 500? Like, would your perception of time change, and it feels like just how our life feels now? Like, okay, we can still live to 100. That's really fucking old.
But 100 would be like 20 for us right now.
Exactly.
If
so
500 was the cap.
But would that would it, even though you don't know anything
500
else?
years?
But would it feel that long if you grew up knowing like everyone lives to be 500? And then you get to 100 and you'd be like, oh, I'm only 100.
I think you'd still know because this time is still moving at this pace.
Yeah.
Like,
this
I'm
is all
sure
we
fuck
know.
looking at a clock.
I'm
but
sure
it's
in
like,
relativity it would feel slower
like,
though, you know, or it would feel faster probably because you have so much more time.
No, but it would
to
just
live.
take so. But it's like
that would suck, low-key,
this is
bro.
still reality. Like this is still time. Like this is
How
still
fast
what
would it
is.
work?
I'm trying to be
would
like
you just
fucking,
take the drug and
I'm
be
trying
like,
to be like 59, like just at the peak of my life, and then boom, like some freak accident, like I'm a legend, you know.
Type shit.
You want to
That'd be
die at 59?
Well, I don't want to die at 59, but like I wouldn't be pissed.
I think you
know?
guys are romanticizing dying.
No.
If I
was
death is part of life, but
no,
like,
but I'm like if I want to
it makes
die
life
at 27,
great. Like I want to
that's
die in like a
romanticizing
tragic
dying.
accident.
You guys were just
No,
talking
but I'm
fully at the same time. What did you say? And then what did you say?
I'm saying if you want to die at like 27, that's like romanticizing it. Like you actually like wishfully think that. But like once I like start becoming frail, like it's around like 60, you know, when you start losing like certain motor skills and like it becomes harder to move around. And there's other ways to find joy, I think. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, but honestly, think about like I think about my parents. Like I swear my dad is the exact same as he was 4. Like I feel like 60 is different. I used to grow up thinking 60 was grandparents.
For sure.
And now it's like
maybe it's more like 70.
60.
Maybe it's more like 70 I'm aiming for. But I just don't want to see myself deteriorate to the point where I'm like sad about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, because like I know eventually I'd probably come to terms with it day by day.
Isn't
but
that
it's like,
Well, I think a lot of it is like that's just what happens. Like I'll even hear my parents be like, you know, like you hear them like I wake up and I'm sore. It's like but it's like I think the point where it'd be really shitty is when you like dementia. You can't remember your
mental
kids
problems,
and shit. Like you don't remember any names, you don't remember any faces.
all
That's
Alzheimer's
what I'm like.
shit.
No.
Fuck, dude.
No, but the little pain and like going about life knowing like okay, like I see these kids playing. I can't do all that stuff, but I'm playing this role, and I'm the grandpa on the bench now that I grew up looking at, and it's like that was a vibe. Oh, there's a grandpa on that bench.
Like, I don't need to go like huck balls anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like maybe you get to that point
calling.
and you gain that perspective that's like it's okay that I can't physically do everything.
And you can teach maybe now too.
Yeah, and you gain wisdom. You think in different ways than you did when you were able to do all this other shit.
No, you're right. I'm gonna tough it out till my days ends, for sure.
Yeah.
Time is weird. Time is like a weird
weird.
human construct.
What do you think happens after we pass though?
Oh my god,
It's too much.
the 3rd episode, dude.
I mean, hey, I'm curious. I know we've talked about this before.
No, I know. It's like
I don't know.
How do you
just
even
like
begin?
I don't know. I think like nobody can possibly know. We can have like faith in like, oh, might be what happened, but it's like shit. Like I don't know, bro. Like we could easily just as easily decompose into the ground as there could be like an alternate like reincarnation, as there could be like, you know, heaven or whatever we want. Like I don't know. To me, they're all possibilities, but there's no way we can know which one is the truth.
I just want it to be like, whoa, like some shit I've never
But it's
seen.
not.
I say see, but
I feel like it's not gonna be this though. Like it's not gonna be.
Oh, your brain's gone.
Me.
Dude.
Well, they say you lose like some mass when you die, and that's supposedly your soul.
But that could be like your lungs deflating and
There's
like
something,
you like defecating on
exactly.
yourself.
Yeah, totally. I don't know what that's to account for.
I don't
but
know.
I'm like,
though.
I'm so curious because there's been people who have died and they've brought them back to life, And
I don't really like talking about this shit.
they
really.
have different stories.
It kind of like freaks me. I don't know. It's just like I don't really like thinking about it.
All right, should we find a new fourth host who can like talk about deep subjects?
No, I met this kid named Travis last weekend. He'd be cool on this.
No, I'm just
and we
picking
could just
your
kind of
brain.
like do
I know.
What do you think?
Travis.
I don't know. There's one thought in my head.
We just get a new art piece.
You hit that.
There's one thought like it could just shut down. Like our
loud.
brain's like a computer, and when a computer dies, it's dead.
Shuts down.
When your brain dies,
Inactive.
I think maybe it's just flink. Like that's an idea that doesn't make. Like, you know, it's not off the wall for me.
No, at all. And it's just like, it's nothingness, but like we don't even know it's nothingness because we're not there anymore.
Yeah, it's like same shit when you get knocked out.
It's like a
It's
peaceful
just like
nothingness.
You wake up and you're like, what the fuck was that?
It's
Yeah,
like the same
It's
as
like an endless knockout, essentially.
Yeah.
Like you have no idea what's going on. It's like fully
It's
just
just done.
empty
Like,
moment.
It's just done.
It's like empty
But I don't know.
dude. It's
I
like
have
what
no
we were
idea.
doing in '89.
Yeah.
You guys remember?
Yeah, no
facts.
Absolutely nothing. But the world happened. Like where were we? Like legitimately, where was my energy that popped
weren't.
into this world?
We weren't.
Something was happening here, but what if I was living like billions of lives on a different scale of relativity? I can see you having like a seizure.
Good hit, though.
Yeah,
That was impressive.
that was impressive. He
Well,
hit
today-
The seltzer, too, of all things.
No, they're not bad.
To shotgun?
Bro, I got it down to a
Bubbles?
science. For those of you that are listening, these are called a Chug Bud. They're
Chug
made by
Bud.
Mike Stud and
Get yours now
some
at
other company. But shout out Mike
No,
Stud.
that's a Post Malone one.
Okay, but
Aren't they the same people?
No, I thought it was,
yeah, they're in business
I thought it
together
was
now.
pretty
Or,
much.
I mean, like
It is a pretty much one, yeah.
It's a pretty much one.
pretty much makes sense. Chug
Oh, I
Buds
thought
as well.
I was like, damn, really? That's sick.
That's their
Wait, is it
phases,
not
dude.
pretty much?
No, it's Post
I
Malone.
mean, I can't imagine pretty much in post in Chug
But I
Bud.
thought it was pretty much because someone told me
They're
that
a boy
originally.
band with like young fangirls and they're promoting
I don't
fucking
even think
liquor
they're,
chugging
I don't even
device.
think they're 21.
Post and Mike. Are
Wait.
they in business?
Yeah, they're like boys though. Yeah.
No, I understand that.
But yeah, these, yeah.
So that's
sure it's
just
just like
one
a
that's just
collab.
the post edition.
Yeah, it was a collab.
And then
Probably
that's-
because you know
what's
how
that
he's
one?
always drinking the Bud Light.
This is just a regular Chug Bud.
What is Bud Light?
Yeah, it's just
What is
regular
Bud
Chug
Light?
Bud.
Yeah, so it's the same thing, but they sold Chug Bud to Budweiser, who I think owns Bud Light. So
I
and
would
he loves his Bud Light.
Literally puke on myself if I tried to.
Well, you have baby gut.
Baby,
I have baby
He's
gut.
got BGS. Baby
I got
syndrome.
baby gut. Not everything's baby on me, but you know the gut.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
remains to be seen.
What do you mean?
No, gee, today I was still thinking about like the brain dead thing when we were walking and because we went on a hike this morning.
Yeah.
You were sleeping because you're lazy.
Lazy, okay.
Because
No.
you literally require 11 hours a night.
It's crazy.
Well,
Which is fine.
no, because I went to bed at 3 a.m. because I was writing some
Well, it's because
shit.
you slept all day yesterday. Yeah, you
Who
remember that?
cares, bro? Sleep is good
Okay,
for the
I'm not
soul,
coming
Okay,
at you.
bro.
yeah,
Let
let's
it go.
not come at
But,
it.
Their body. We got stoned, and you know me. I'm not like a day smoker necessarily, but we're walking in this hike,
Not really a night smoker.
and I was
either.
like, yeah,
You're
not
not
even
really
really
a
nice.
smoker.
Yeah, but just I
You
go
even
through
burn?
my times. But no, but it was the first. We were walking on that little trail.
No, seriously.
And it was the first time I thought
Which
I
trail?
felt.
Oh my God, you
I-
said this out loud. You're
I-
like, bro, I don't. You're like, I'm.
like I felt the
me.
disconnection of like me and my body. I was like my being needs the sun and the nature. Like I don't, but like my body needs
Yeah,
it.
but I gotta do it for my body.
And it was
way
the
he
first time I
said it.
felt the disconnect. It was crazy. I don't even know how to explain
And
it,
it's
but
because you day smoked. I mean, I had to have like
had my
stemmed from that. I'm assuming.
I'm not sure. I just wanted to bring that up because I thought of
Those hikes are so
But it was
like
good.
therapeutic.
Where were
for
you,
me.
Fryman?
Fryman, yeah. I think that's like the way that we just like, or personally, that's the way I have to start my day. Some sort of outdoor
Nature.
activity, whether
Yeah.
it be like doing laps in a pool in the hills, walking, hikes, running hikes, like doing any sort, throwing the football. Like I need to start it with like a little bit of perspiration and a little bit of outdoor
Just
activity.
being out in the sun, you know, like
Trees.
not even the sun. Even if there's no sun out, it's like
Get
we went on like a kind of a cloudy hike the other
A
day.
gloomy
too.
day.
A gloomy day hike.
Even a gloomy day walk, flat surface,
Yeah.
neighborhood vibes. Like
yeah.
Just like the
Just
real
some
air
endorphins
outside
going,
is
you know?
nice. Yeah,
It's good.
You know?
it's the
Hey,
best.
get up and play. 60 minutes a day. Remember that on Nickelodeon?
Yeah. No, was
wasn't
it?
that
No, it wasn't
Disney?
Nickelodeon.
Bro, that's so
Go
Cartoon Network?
60.
Go 60.
Go
Yeah, but
60.
I think it was just on all the kids like channels.
I remember
think it was
Cam Newton after he got drafted #1. Like he would get on his knee, and I specifically remember he was still taller than like 4 of these kids
Oh my god, I know exactly what
in
corners
the
you're
huddle.
talking
Yeah,
about.
Yeah.
like dude, I don't know why. That's like from 12 years ago.
There was
It's
that
just, like,
one, that really
in
cute
there.
blonde kid who was like kind of like talking shit to him or something.
Cute.
Oh yeah, bro. And then Kyle
remember?
Allen, like when Kyle Allen, like
Oh, Allen did it?
no, but like he was the backup, and then I think Cam got hurt, and then Kyle started playing, and they're like, "This was Kyle." And then look at him now, like,
Oh, yeah.
and they used that little kid.
That's what they were using as comments. Like that's what they were saying.
That shit's funny.
Yeah, but no, it's true. You know, just being in touch with nature, I think
Trees.
gets the day off to a good
Jesus.
start. What was that?
He's playing the banjo over there.
It sounded like a
I think
guitar.
I did
It sounded like when a guitar echoes after you drop it on accident.
Yeah, that's what I thought it
This
was.
could be
Yeah.
kind of nice. Oh,
No.
Nah.
Well, hold on.
Nah, that's bad.
Yeah, enough of your ASMR.
Nah, it's
vibes,
nice.
dude.
Just like
That's-
it was like a gong.
If that got louder, if it kept getting progressively louder, it'd be one of those sounds where like that we were talking about that you want to just if you feel it in your balls almost like where it
We were
hurts
talking
like
about
you
this?
it makes you anxious. Like noises can make
Oh,
you
we-
so fucking
okay,
anxious.
okay,
Like
today,
a super loud noise
Fire alarm.
makes you anxious. Like the other day you were banging that thing on the eggs.
Oh, that
and
shit
you
was
wouldn't
pissing me
stop.
off,
And
but
I'm
I was
like, fucking
he's just
stop.
making his thing. Like he doesn't realize like how it's affecting us because he's just like having fun, like making a beat. But I was like, that shit was so
I was making a
loud,
beat.
bro.
I was
Shit.
literally getting yolk off of my fucking.
I was like, bro, you're
knife.
like damaging
Bro,
the pan.
stop doing
I might have been
that.
doing it on rhythm just because, like, you know, I just have
You're a
like a
musical
natural
guy.
metronome in my head sometimes. But I was literally just getting fucking cheesy egg off of the fucking thing I
He
was
does
cooking.
do that, dude. He bangs that.
So
Bangs
annoying.
that thing.
Well, listen, okay. I don't want egg to go to waste and just sit on the ladle thing. That
It
I'm
just
just
echoes
It's
in
gonna
the
go back
kitchen,
in the
too.
eggs. Like,
yeah, but maybe just shut the fuck up. All right, let's
just
move
don't.
on.
But I'm saying,
A little
don't make
testy.
bad
A
noises.
little testy today.
Listen,
I
we
like
can
it.
take. Hey, you want?
Your average
this
ass
guy.
eggs.
I would fuck Sammy up in
Yeah.
an egg contest and in a fight.
You wouldn't.
Either.
Neither.
I don't think
Neither.
you'd beat him in
He said
either.
Neither.
Okay. If you could only keep 2 of your 5 senses, which 2 would you keep? I don't know, just a random question.
Sight. Sight.
Wait, you've already asked this question before, haven't
I've
you?
never
Have
asked.
you?
It's so specific.
No, you've never asked this.
For sure, sight.
I have to
Sight.
see.
I mean,
have
I
to
think
hear.
I think sight would.
100%
Well,
sight.
can we? Wait. What are our senses? Okay.
Touch.
Hearing, smelling,
Touch.
seeing,
Fuck,
touching,
fuck smelling.
Tasting.
tasting.
Fuck smelling.
Fuck
Is there a
smelling and
sixth
tasting. Really
sense?
like.
Or is that the whole
The
movie?
sixth sense is like, oh, you know when someone's behind you. You know?
That always
I would say
feels like somebody's punching me.
Well, okay. I think maybe that's an obvious question. It's probably sight and hearing for all of us, right?
But touch,
Unless you guys have any other.
but touch is good.
Oh,
Touch
but
is
bro,
good.
like when you're making brownies,
No, but it's like.
but that's like a secondary.
that's
But
like
is
everything
that better than
Yeah,
like
you need
seeing
that.
everything ever? You know what I'm saying? Just
no,
smelling
sight
brownies
for
sometimes.
sure.
Is there anyone? Okay,
But
do you think?
feel, touch. Like
do
you,
you
Yeah,
think
I
there's
like
no
touch.
pleasure of like, you know, like having sex, taking a piss, like none of those like little like pleasures. You know?
Those are
I
two
hate this
amazing
question.
things.
I hate it so much.
Is there?
Because I want touch,
You want
hear, and feel.
You hate it because it's tough.
No
Wait,
see?
touch. Yeah, that's what I meant. Touch, hear, and see.
Do you think that there
Even
are?
though taste would be really cool too.
I think I would do.
But tasting good foods is such a pleasure of the world. You know, it's like.
But it's like I don't care.
you can
know?
close your eyes and just taste.
I'd have to go with hearing and sight, the 2 most basic. I feel like.
Pause.
Okay, you can only choose one of those though.
Sight. Without sight, I'm so claustrophobic. I bet.
Damn though, but then
I
you can't
can't
hear
see anything.
You can't hear music. You can't hear anyone's voice.
I
There's
feel so
you can't
bad
hear a
for
river
anyone
flowing.
who's blind.
You can see shit, but you can't.
If you're
deaf,
you're trying to
Type
up?
shit.
because you can't hear yourself.
But if I went deaf now,
No, it would eventually go because you're constantly listening to
Really?
yourself. You constantly can correct. Sometimes you'll slip up and like
but
say
if it
a
stopped, I would still. Oh fuck! I don't
Trust.
know. That's so weird.
But if you're deaf, can you still?
tell?
I know.
bro. If you went
You could
blind
be like,
right now,
"Brant!" Like
I would always have a mirror, like just to like see what my mouth is doing.
no.
If you're deaf, can you still hear your internal voice? If you go deaf,
For
Like if
sure.
you've heard your voice at one point, if you're still talking, can you still hear like the vibration and like you know how you have like
No vibration,
a
but-
voice in your head?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that doesn't go anywhere.
Like, but yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If
Isn't
you can
that
still,
just, like,
if you can still
conscious or
think of how your
something?
voice is, maybe it would be harder to translate.
That's just
it,
like
though.
your thoughts. Like you can still think if you're deaf.
yeah.
But okay, you're
Yeah.
deaf from birth.
Wait,
If you're deaf from birth, how do you think? How do you like what's the voice in your head sound like?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't even
I
know
don't
if it
know.
sounds like
you'd
me.
have to talk to
I
a
don't
deaf
hear-
person.
Like I don't.
How?
They'd sign them. I don't
Okay.
know.
If
get
you've
a
never
sign
heard a
Dude,
transcript.
what do you
voice,
mean? They
holy
can talk
fuck.
to you fully fine. They
What?
can read your lips. They can fucking
A deaf person?
yeah. They
No,
can
but I'm
hear
saying-
your vibrations. They can like
But someone deaf from birth probably couldn't respond to me with words. They'd probably have to sign back.
no. Deaf from birth. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But like they can talk. They can. They know how to. Like,
No.
I mean, depends.
No, they-
on-
I think
a lot of them
As
depends.
can.
I'm speaking though, I'm like, wait, I don't actually know anything about being deaf from birth, but like there's all these machines that like, you know, amplify the vibrations of
Yeah.
our natural like wavelengths that come from our voice and our sound and shit. And I feel like it's to a point where like you can fucking hear. You can damn near hear.
Well, I've
I
seen
don't
those.
know.
You've seen those videos of people getting that device and like for the first time.
Yeah, and they can hear.
and they're like they're
Oh yeah,
burst
the
out in
kids.
tears.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
are
yeah.
beautiful.
Kids and yeah, even like I've seen it
Well, I guess
happen to
not
adults
just
and
kids,
shit
Or
too.
even like sight, like people that are super colorblind.
Colorblind. Yeah, those
Yeah,
glasses.
they like cry.
That
They're
old
like,
man on his
"Whoa."
desk. He's like,
Yeah.
"Ooh," he's like, and I'm like, damn, this dude's like such a big, like, you know, kind
Teddy
of like,
bear.
you know, but he's a teddy bear, you know.
Dude, how lucky are we that like there are so many things that can go wrong. Like you can be colorblind, you could be deaf. Like those are obvious ones. Like you could not have a pinky finger. You can like have a longer left leg. Like all these things that, and like all four of us just don't have any.
That's
of
what my
those
father
things.
literally says all the time.
That's so wild. We are
really
so
lucked
lucky.
out.
We
If
are
you have
so
health,
blessed.
you have a chance, like straight up.
We're healthy.
Well, except for,
What does that mean?
we probably shouldn't bring that up, should we, boys?
Health?
No, just like talking about deformations and shit. Like,
Well, he's got it.
let's just move on. I
My
didn't say
drop
anything.
off? I don't even know what that was.
Well, you guys know. You won't talk
Hey,
about
what's your favorite amphibian?
Hey, what's personal is personal sometimes. We're not talking about
Favorite
everything.
It's over. It's over.
I don't know.
It's over.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
What's your favorite amphibian?
Probably a lizard.
Do you even know an amphibian? Name one.
Lizard frog.
The blue dart frog.
That's very specific.
Okay, well,
Isn't it like one of the most poisonous
Let me
frogs?
remind you of something.
Possibly.
Let
I'm
me
not a
remind
frog
you.
connoisseur like you.
Let me remind you of another name of an animal type, species. There are reptiles and there are amphibians. So I
Salamander?
ask you again, name an amphibian.
Reptiles have hard exteriors, exoskeletons.
Ooh, I made it way harder.
A lizard's an amphibian, not a reptile.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Is it?
Is it?
A reptile is like
Who's
a
got
Reptile
reptiles
has
on
a
it?
hard exteriors. A lizard's a slimy.
No, that's a salamander. Lizards have
A
hard
reptile is like a
exteriors.
Komodo dragon. That has
They have
to be a
scales, bro.
Okay. Well, now you
You
guys
might not have lizards in
Wait,
Omaha.
what's a
but
reptilian?
A-
Is,
a
is that real?
A reptilian.
It's a hybrid of the
I think
two.
that's like the human version of an amphibian. That'd be a reptilian.
It's a human crossed with a lizard. It's a reptilian
Frogs,
humanoid.
toads, newts, salamanders. Okay, so they're essentially cold-blooded vertebrates, and then they're cold-blooded.
What temperature do you think that their blood is?
Well,
Alligators or any of these things. Snakes.
Like 47.
Fuck.
no, but aren't they
It's not 32.
cold blood? Isn't the
All right, alligators. What do you
the
think?
temperature they're in?
I bet you alligator's blood is sits around
Right?
57, 56 to 58.
It probably does.
Damn, they're making me do fucking conversions. Why can't we just do
Celsius?
Celsius like everyone else?
I'll tell you what it is. Go.
Crocodilians have a preferred body temperature of around 30 to 33 degrees Celsius.
Oh my, bro.
It's like
That's
80.
warm
That's
as
like ours.
fuck.
That's
yeah.
like ours. That's 100. That's 100 degrees. That's 97.2 degrees.
How cold can like
Imagine.
can snakes
I
get?
thought you were
that.
serious.
Yo,
bro.
Just
wait,
another
wait.
reason why we're stubborn too. We have our own whole metric system. Like, oh, we don't do metric, we do fucking whatever it's called.
I'd
Yeah, we
rather
also
do- I'd
like
rather do
left and
feet,
tried to
though.
start our own country, so we're kind of like,
Yeah,
fuck
but
everyone.
would you rather do feet if
Does
like,
everybody know my
the whole world doesn't know what
passcode
the
now?
fuck you're saying?
Think about
I
America
think
though, for
everyone
a
knows my
second and
password.
how we do things.
Why are we so prideful? It's like, hey, fuck your system. We'll
Because
make our new
everyone
one.
that came here was just like nobodies from there, and they're
The
like, you know what?
whole
Fuck the
world
Royals.
was-
Like you're just born into that shit. Fuck that.
But now it's like, damn, we should be teaching kids the metric system.
The whole world was damn near like colonized too by the English. So
yeah,
it's like,
it's just
fuck.
it seems weird being the odd man out when it's like, okay, it's got to make business difficult. We got to do all these fucking equations to translate this into Celsius.
I'm surprised no one else has like changed it. Like, yeah, fuck it. They're all doing it. We'll do it.
Yeah, they all do, why can't we just fucking go with the world? Sometimes.
33 degrees Celsius is 91.4 degrees Fahrenheit. I said 97.3.
That's good. What's that? What's the thing? Is it 1.5 or what is it?
Nah, it's nothing like that. It's like
Well, isn't 0 Fahrenheit?
you time?
Freezing.
This is the
No,
formula.
32 because
This
our
is-
freezing is 32. Theirs is 0,
0.
which makes
So this is the
so much
formula.
more
And
sense.
100 degrees is boiling in Celsius.
For water.
Ours is like
Yeah, and 212.
12. Yeah. So this is the equation, Bruce. You're asking. It's the degrees Celsius. So in this instance, 33 degrees Celsius times 9/5, and then that plus 32.
Yo, is there such
That's
like?
so weird.
I don't-
How do
yeah,
people
like-
come up with that shit?
Smart brain and
Let's just
stuff.
all be on the same page.
This
Just
might
have
be a really dumb
brains.
question, but is there other like? Does every liquid we drink is it like water based?
I have no idea.
Is there other
There
liquids?
has to be
No. I mean like almond milk. Like,
No, but it's water
There's
based.
water in it.
Yeah.
Everything stems from water, right?
right?
I think
That's what
all
was
life
thinking.
is water, right?
well, no, you could like drink mud. Well, no, I guess there's water.
That's
in
water.
it.
Like a Dr Pepper, like it's water
There's
based,
water in
Isn't it
there.
syrup.
but it's like syrup
It's high
with
fructose
water.
syrup with
right?
water with other.
Can
like,
you tell
fucking
none of
shit.
us went to school?
This last like fucking
God damn.
5 minutes has just been a clusterfuck of us like being curious,
like
about
trying to
things
break shit down.
and not getting anywhere. I mean, I guess we have found a couple equations on the internet. That's good.
Yeah,
That's a good start.
I know. Like, okay, we have to remember that Celsius times 9/5.
9/5.
Plus-
Bro, random thought. My
32.
spelling, because you know how you have autocorrect on your phone? He was asking me the spelling of critique, and like that's a word I'd normally spell very easily. And because of the autocorrect, I was like, like I've been using it so
CR.
much that I don't
Can I
even
try it?
spell words anymore.
CR
Nice.
You'll be right.
IT
You'll be right.
Yep.
I-Q-U-E.
Yeah.
I just forgot the I in the middle. I don't know why.
No.
Critique.
Oh, I just typed this in. And I might sound really stupid. Fahrenheit.
No, you don't sound stupid.
Spell it.
Oh, no, no shot.
I know there's an H in there that shouldn't be there.
F-A-R-E-N-H-E-I-T.
Let me tell you how I spelled it, dude.
Oh, I'll be fucked.
F-A-R-E-N.
It says
Where's my
Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit.
There's a funky H.
There's a F-A-H.
Sammy's babysitting 15 an hour.
F-A-H-R-E-N-H-E-I-T.
I told you.
Weird words. Sometimes there's words I'm like, why are you spelled like that? You know, it's just
Down the hatch?
crazy.
Down?
Oh, go for it,
Down it.
bro. Also, speaking of like measurements, do you know Teletubbies are like 7 foot?
Yeah, I've seen
yeah,
photos of
I've
them
heard
like
that.
off screen, and there's people
Like on set?
Where the fuck did
Like
you just
tending
think
to
of that?
I don't know. I was just like, bro.
I
what?
did see that, bro. That'd be creepy if you were the
Don't they
kids on
see
set.
through the
You're like,
TV in their bellies?
Bro, honestly,
oh.
Teletubbies never really
think I'm
scared
like-
me that much.
No, I loved them.
The baby son though.
Race was the
Baby
biggest
son,
fan of Teletubbies.
Fuck that
I
baby
never
son,
really
bro.
like
Race is cute, dude.
vibed with it. But.
That baby son gave me nightmares. He's just like sitting in the corner.
Did he actually?
Yes, bro.
He was
scared the
just a
shit out of me.
Gerber baby.
No, but I hated him,
He
bro.
was
Because like,
beautiful.
No.
I thought the Teletubbies were like cool. Like I kind of fucked with them, but the baby son, bro, petrified me for some reason. And you can even ask my mom. When I was like 4 or 5 years old, like I would have to cut it off before the baby son came on at the end, and like said good morning to him or whatever.
It's kind of random, but like if I had like a ton of money, like shit ton, like half a bill to anywhere above that, like I would for sure make like a set like that. You know, like the happy vibe that the Teletubbies like exists in. Like that whole set is like
Just like green
it's
pastures.
like fake outside, kind of like the Truman Show. Like I would like build like a little like set that you just like can go play in. You know, like have fun, like.
Well, it's
like
like
go run around.
it's when
like,
we were walking
instead of
in
just, like,
a-
going-
beautiful.
Instead of
everything's-
like going into actual nature, just like
no,
Well, I
it's-
think you
like
brought it
fake
up
almost,
the
like-
other day when we were walking into Ralph's, and you're like, I just want like a Ralph's parking lot in my house.
Oh yeah, no, I want like a big.
Like just lights and
'cause
like
they
a
have the
big
best
parking lot.
lights. It's like game day lights, like Friday night lights, literally.
Bro, you know what you need, and we actually kind of like were watching in that Game of Thrones episode where Khaleesi walks through the house of what's it called, the House of the
House of
Undying,
Undying, yeah.
and like there's all these like places she can kind of walk into all of them. It was the Iron
wait,
Throne.
what's that again? I forget that part.
So she's
House
in the
of
House of the
Undying.
Undying, the weird dude at Karth who steals her dragons and like chains them up. You know
Oh
that?
yeah.
And then she's walking through there and she sees like Khal Drogo in his tent. She sees the Iron Throne, but like it's all just like kind of a projection and image. But like that would be fire. It's like that book we read called The Veldt, that short story. You know, where like these kids can go into this place that their parents got for them. It's like a room in their house. And I actually need to look this up real quick. The Veldt by
The
Ray
Veldt,
Bradbury.
V-E-L-T?
Yeah, by Ray Bradbury. And it's like
When
these.
did you read that?
We read it in like literature class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know
I've
exactly which
never
one.
read it. I've never even heard of it.
But so basically, these kids, they have this room in their house that their parents are like, all right, you want to play? Like, you go in here, and whatever you project comes true. And eventually, like, some freak accident, I don't want to spoil it, but, like, some freak accident happens. One of the kids, like, thinks of some twisted shit, and, like, the room, like, takes on a life of its own. But it's, like, essentially, they could go in there and create whatever scene they wanted. It was this just kind of big, like, warehouse of a room called the Veldt. And it was, like, their parents, like, got it for them or some shit. And basically, it's where they could take out all their, like whatever they wanted to do, any sort of like
It's like
anxieties they have. Oh, I'll go to this happy place and bam. Yeah.
It's like a purposeful dream world.
A purposeful dream world, but it's like in reality.
What was like the?
We do need like more magic. I know we talked about that earlier, but like Narnia, like I
Did
wanna
people
walk
get
into,
like
a
what was
little
like the?
thing.
There had to be like a twist though. Like the kids get stuck in there and they like wouldn't want to
Okay, let me
leave.
figure
Or,
out. Let me
like,
fuck the ending. It's a short story. It's like 4 pages. Anyway.
fuck that short story.
Plot summary. Okay.
What's up, guys? Hope you've been enjoying the episode thus far. We got a little deal here today from Green Chef, which I think the people are going to want in on. G,
Oh.
you want to give them a little rundown?
Will they ever? I mean, come on. This might be the best USDA certified organic meal kit company of all time.
I mean, yeah, these ingredients come pre-measured, perfectly portioned, and mostly prepped so you can spend less time stressing and more time enjoying delicious home-cooked meals.
That's facts, man. Whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, or you just want to eat healthier in general, trust me, Green Chef has something for you. You can customize your plan any which way you wish.
There is a massive range of recipes to suit any diet or preference. So I'm serious, if you think this isn't for you, trust me, you can mix and match your favorite things and create a meal. My personal favorite, boys, the apricot glazed pork meatballs.
Yeah, those are fire as
I'm
hell.
telling you, those ones are fire. And if you don't know what to get and you like pork and you like apricot glaze, get that.
Or the crispy Southwest chicken.
Crazy
your
as well.
favorite?
Bro,
Yeah.
that's my
Okay.
favorite.
I mean, I personally I like the home style meatloaf and gravy, which is crazy. I mean, all the meats are insane, but if you want to do something more vegetarian based without any meats in it, they have so many options. We're just carnivores, us three, so you know.
We are.
it
We
is
like
what
a
it
lot
is.
of meat. But if
But I
you're
know
not,
your family, you have like mad.
dude, my mom is vegan. My sister is vegetarian. My dad was keto for like 6 months, and all of his buddies who work out are keto because they want to keep low carbs, you know, because they're getting up there. Not that they're that old, but Green Chef is for them. Like, basically, if I were to explain it, it makes eating well easy and affordable with plans to fit literally any lifestyle. You could be in your 60s trying to lose weight. You could be in your 20s like me trying to gain weight. Like, there's something for everybody.
It's facts, and it just cuts out all the cooking time. You know, we work out a lot, so it's great to have a meal plan right there waiting for
Yeah.
you post gym. And Green Chef, it's also the most sustainable meal kit there is.
Is it really?
Yeah, they're offsetting 100% of their direct carbon emissions and their plastic packaging in every box, so you can feel great about what you're eating and how it got to your table.
Okay, no,
you know?
that's actually huge because
That is huge.
I know we were watching that David Attenborough documentary. I do not want to contribute to all that plastic and trash in the ocean. Green Chef, come on. I understand why they're called Green Chef now. They're trying to make our planet green again.
So if you want to eat healthy, go to greenchef.com/parental-advisory-90 and use code parental-advisory-90 to
For
get
what?
$90 off, including free shipping.
All right, if you didn't get that, go to greenchef.com/parental-advisory-90. Use code parental-advisory-90 to get $90 off.
It's free food.
I mean, it's
free food.
It's literally free food, and it's the best possible free food.
You're
you
gonna
can
end up
ever
hooked once you try it too. Trust me.
check it out. We love it. I'm sure you guys are gonna love it.
Let's
And
all be
now,
healthier in 2021, baby.
Let's be cleaner.
Let's get back to the episode. Come
Let's
on.
eat Green Chef.
Green Chef, eat fast.
So
Dude, it's crazy how much like I got away with in high school. Like, I never read anything that was required.
Me
Ever.
neither. I wouldn't say I got away with it though, because I got horrible grades.
Lord of the Flies.
Did you really?
Not even that.
Would you like? What was your GPA?
2.3.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Swear to God.
Like C average.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Bruce.
Bro,
I couldn't go out if
I didn't
had
even
that.
go to school for a whole week one time because my dad was golfing and my mom was at work, and I just like stayed home the whole week. And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just do this. And I still went to my
Did you get,
basketball
like,
games.
Truancy, like
No, like literally they would call your house if you're like if you didn't if you were late
No,
or
they
you didn't
tend
show
to.
up.
Yeah.
So I would just answer the phone before my mom did or whatever and just hang it up. And then eventually they just called my dad's cell phone. And he's like, who knows where he was? He was like, yo, I just got a call. You haven't been in school all week. I was like,
Bro.
oh, that old thing.
bro, I
yeah.
just struggle with
Talk about a dark ending.
authority.
Talk
I don't
about
I don't like
Oh,
it.
you're on the story.
Yeah, bro.
Okay,
Oh,
how's
the
that
Velt.
end?
So the parents, George and Lydia, they
Grabbing short.
have this place. Their kids can play in it, and like they always like to hang out like in the African Sahara. That's like their happy place, like the kids. And so
Fire.
eventually they want to like move to the farmlands and live a simpler life. And so they shut down the whole house. That's like, you know, this is being powered by the house, this whole room. And the kids beg them. They're like, one last time. Can we please go in there one last time? And they call their parents in and somehow like finesse them and lock them in there. And then there's a pride of lions, which is like where they always hang out. And the lions end up like killing the parents in there. And then the kids like turn off the projection. But now they can stay there, I guess, because like I don't know. How
So you got to murder your parents.
But
to-
yeah, they end up murdering their parents. Really dark and twisted.
Wow.
Hopefully, if we had access to something like this, we would,
Cute
use
story.
it for good. Like, you know, a little fairy tale land.
It'd
I
just be
think we
cool to
would.
like.
Gumdrop Island. Fuck, I don't know.
Did you ever read the short story Most Dangerous Game?
Nah.
Ooh,
That's a
Why
hit.
do I know that?
It's just I don't know, it's just a really famous short story, but it's about a dude who's like super rich and he wants to hunt. He's done all the hunting you could do, like tigers, lions, blah, blah, blah. So now he like brings people to this island and he'll invite them there and then release them out there and go hunt. It's like fucking nuts. And he hunts them because humans are the most like the smartest animal, right?
Was
So,
that based off something real?
I don't think so.
I was watching this TikTok, and this dude has a series where he's like he lists the most famous serial killers in every state, and this dude from Alaska did that exact thing. I just saw it yesterday. He was-
I mean, no, it's pretty old. I mean, shit, it could be. I don't fucking know. But
No,
it
I
was
mean, probably
fucking
not.
insane book.
Maybe it's just
I remember-
coincidental.
it's like the only book I ever finished. Like, probably because it was like 50
that's crazy though,
pages.
because that's happened in real life supposedly, like based off this shit that I saw.
Yeah, like
this dude
hunting
would-
it. And the one dude, like in the end, like he's smart enough to like
Kill the killer.
fight back, yeah, and like make strategy, right? And, like,
Make strategy.
whatever. But
I think the only book that I've ever finished.
I actually finished The Hatchet.
The Hatchet, you fuck.
Really?
The Hatchet, bro.
I read The Hatchet.
That was my favorite book when I was in 5th grade. I read it.
Wait,
Because as you were saying that, I was
And
like,
my
I did
mom-
finish The Hatchet.
Yeah.
I did
wait,
do
what's
that.
the one with
And
Pony
it's one
Boy?
of my
I finished
favorites.
The Outsiders.
Paul
I finished The
Butcher, huh?
Outsiders.
Paul, is that Hatchet? Paul Butcher?
But isn't that the kid who does?
I
like,
may
those
have read
I think- I think you're
thirst trap
right.
TikTok. Isn't that the kid from Zoe 101 who does like the bondage TikToks?
Is that his name? I don't know.
Wait. But I swear, Paul Butcher also wrote the Hatchet.
No, he did.
Is there 2 Paul Butchers?
I remember
almost
the
said
book.
Paul
I
Bunyan.
loved the book. It was like a good, like the plane crash.
Of course.
Like, it was so
all he
good,
had was a
dude.
hatchet.
Yeah.
And he had to figure out how to survive in the
That's so
wilderness.
weird. No way. That's
It's not Paul Butcher. No.
your
Gary
only book
Paulson.
you've ever
Pretty
read.
much
Gary
the only
Paulson.
So crazy.
Gary Paulson. I don't know why. I must have been on that kid's TikTok page.
Paul Butcher.
No, but then I remember To Kill a Mockingbird,
It
and
did
then
have Paul in it though.
Fahrenheit 451 people read, and I was like in a group that was supposed to read it, so like I always got the information about it, and then of course
You never actually read it.
what is
Lord
it?
of the Flies. Lord of the Flies.
Mocking, no,
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Kill a Mockingbird.
no,
Catcher in the Rye.
no, Katniss Everdeen.
Oh, the Hunger Games.
Hunger
yeah.
Games. So I was in a small, like each, you know how like
Group
there's
had
5
different
people
book.
and there's 20 people in the class.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
so weird. The
each-
Hunger Games was in that mix.
It was.
Like the other ones are like classic, like American literature.
No, but
and then the Hunger Games.
the Hunger Games was in there before the movie ever came out. Before Katniss Everdeen was.
But
ever.
even still, it was like a very new thing compared to like these classic American
For sure,
novels.
yeah.
But yeah, either way, I'm sure they're just trying to get you to read.
That was
it.
like when it was just cracking, right? Like super cracking.
Yeah, like
It was like the book. Number
Josh
one, New York Times.
Hutcherson. That
Hutchinson.
kid, he was like just he was coming off the tail end of Bridge to Terabithia,
Kid had a jawline.
and then he caught that shit hard with the.
That kid has the craziest jawline.
Does he really?
Wait, who?
It's just
for
like
him.
it's like just
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson.
Hutch, we just call him Hutch.
Hutch.
Yeah, big Hutch.
I thought you guys were talking about Paul
He
Butcher.
should be our guest. We
Oh,
should
no,
get him.
But he's got some wax burning on his left hand as we speak. That's for sure. Bro, wait. Okay, you guys, did anyone read Lord of the Flies?
No,
No,
I should
I'm
have.
telling you,
again, I
Hatchet.
was in one of those.
I
live
definitely
groups, so-
like. They definitely told us to.
You know
read
the
it.
premise, like all these kids,
Yeah,
like this plane crashes, they get stranded on this island,
No way.
and pretty much
You
whole,
just see society at it.
Yeah, you see society at its rawest form. It's like they're kids first off. They're not even like grown adults, and so it kind of like prods at the question: is it nature versus nurture? Like, are we a product of our environment and our surroundings, or are we inherently who we are genetically? Like, is that who we are in our souls, or are we a direct
Bro,
product
that's
of
a
our
good
upbringing?
question.
I would hate to see myself in nature.
But it's crazy because some kids start forming these like crazy tribes that like start fucking killing the other kids, like tying them up and shit. It's like it gets really dark, and then there's the voices of reason, the good kids, and so then it's like, okay, they're not all a product of their surroundings, or else they would all just become savages like this.
Yeah.
But it's weird. I think it's circumstantial. What do you guys think in life? Do you think you're a product of the way you were brought up, or do you think you're a product of like your genetic lineage?
Both. Well, now that we're older, like I know now, like right from wrong. But at a young age, like if I was just in an environment, it would be. I mean, I feel like that's why like Chicago and like those bad areas are so brutal.
For
'cause
sure.
they're
I think
just, like all we know is guns and violence.
Yeah, there's
like,
a certain point where like you start to think for yourself. But growing up, it's like my parents' views were my views. I was like, okay, I don't know shit.
Mm-hmm.
My parents are my teachers, the people leading me through life. So I'm gonna just go with what they have to say. That's like what I think is right.
I feel
Yeah.
like
then you
there's
grow
a
up.
part of me that's like my subconscious, like the way you think of yourself. Like I think of myself in the same way that I did when I was like 15. Like it's still the same. Like so, there's that part that like knows who I am and like knows this is me and like projects that. But then there's the other part of me that's like constantly learning and like absorbing like all this information. And like if some shit like that did happen, of course I would change a little bit if I was like deserted on an island. Like I'm gonna start like
Of course.
like doing that kind
I
of
would get
stuff.
more savage.
Yeah.
What would you do if you were on the island though? Would you
I
like
would-
try to become leader, like be a savage?
No, but
boy?
I'd be like I would hunt. I would
feel like
hunt for
I'd-
sure, and I would like.
I would try to be like the voice of reason. I feel.
I would try
Boys,
to.
We're
yeah.
all here together. If we're divided, we're gonna fuck ourselves up. It's gonna be even worse
for sure,
us.
for sure. Yeah,
I'd want to defend.
kids
like,
don't realize that,
the
but they're
people that
kids.
couldn't and just like go to war with all the people that had issues, like with that would try to big body like the little people. I would want to fight them.
Okay.
Like
so
I would be like,
you would stand up for the lesser.
yeah, for sure.
You would be like
for
a
sure.
knight in the Game
I
of
would just
Thrones.
feel them out, and if they're
Not that I would go in there like, yeah, I'm gonna like we're fighting everyone. No, like I would want it to be like, obviously I think like the better all your relationships are, the better everything will go for everyone, right? Like, but
That's true.
I feel like I would go lone wolf. Like I'm already pretty selfish in the modern world, so I can only imagine if I actually hunted for my own food. Like no one's touching that. I'm making my own fire. I'm like watching from afar, even if I'm stranded with a group. Like. But then after a while, you're gonna want some
would
sort
have
of
my
human interaction.
Yeah.
But you need Piggy though. He was the boy who had the glasses that they used to start the fire. Like, what if you didn't know how to make a fire?
Oh well, I mean, I don't even know how to make a fire now, but like I'll figure it out. Like for sure, I'll make a fire.
Like we know enough. Like
Say it.
leaves are flammable. You can like find a way to make enough friction to make
I
leaves
know
on
it's
fire.
yeah, friction, dry
I was
wood.
dying for you to explain how to make a
That was
fire.
exact.
'cause
No, I
I'm
could. I know.
you sound so confident about that.
I know
bro.
exactly. If you put me outside, I would be able to make a fire within the next 12 hours.
You're that confident about that?
Yes.
It might take me more than that, but like I'm not worried.
12 hours
about
is a good buffer. I like
12 hours.
What would your method be?
Well, it
I would
depends
find
if it
very
rained the
sharp
night
rocks
before,
that I
You
could
can't just like stumble upon it. You gotta like
rocks.
There's
and,
like methods to make it.
Of course.
I got some
I've
crazy.
I've watched enough
You
videos.
seen that dude on TikTok? The
Of
caveman.
course. Of course.
That dude's a beast, bro.
He's all over my TikTok.
God, it's like he's actually a caveman.
All right,
think he
I
actually
got
lives in the
some
wilderness.
shit. I got some content.
Oh, should we hit some show and tell?
I don't have any show and tell today.
Script.
You got any? Okay, so this is show and tell. We show content every week just to get the cast reaction.
Yeah.
The cast, fucking whatever.
Let's ask the cast.
What? I got a bunch. Like I could just kind of go through like 3 or 4 funny videos that I have saved.
Please
Run 'em
do.
up. But airplay. Make sure you hook up.
AP.
You
Which
go.
one is this? Living room?
Cheers, by the way, guys. My guys.
Cheers.
My guys.
Cheers to the old gods and the new.
It's Wednesday.
Indeed, it is.
It's Wednesday at 5:53
Wasted
p.m.
Wednesday. Speaking
It's
of
so
wasted
weird
Wednesday,
that it's.
I feel like words have just been falling out of my mouth
Yeah,
this whole
don't
time.
know what we're talking
I have no idea.
bro.
All right, so you seeing? So this is the first one. Basically, if you're listening, like, it's a video out the back of this ship, and I have no idea where they are. Definitely in the ocean because you don't see any land at any point in the video, and they're going in circles. And there's this massive ship. You can tell by the size of their wake, they're going like 60 miles an hour, like insanely fast.
They're cooking. Yeah.
They're cooking, and if you're watching, you can see this. But if you're listening, like there's this boat following right behind them, and like all the comments are like, "This is a pirate ship." Like, but watch this. If you
It's like a commercial vessel being hunted by pirates. Literally, this thing's pulling up on
like,
them.
look how far that thing is from him. This thing is like 100 yards away at this point.
Bro, this is like a Metcalf hunt down right here.
Literally, we're Buda Baker. That's Metcalf,
This would be so scary, bro.
and watch it just come into gear out of nowhere. Like,
The pirates are ballsy though, because they almost like hit the back of their shit.
dude, they don't care at all about anyone's safety. Watch how hard they pull up on his wake. They're pulling up. They're getting closer to like 30 yards away from the boat. They're right behind the boat, like going over the wake back and forth. Look how close this boat is. It's like 5 yards. It's like about to touch.
Holy shit.
And then they come back and they swipe. Like, it's the most insane. Go to Julian Palacios 81.
Bro, and that's
TikTok,
crazy because he's
dude.
not even like a guy on TikTok. It's just like a random dude who actually captured this. I think in the app. It looks like he just captured it in the app, bro.
I have no idea, but it has no caption and it has 2.5 million likes. Like, that's how you know it's a good video.
That's wild, bro.
Just
bro.
insane. Like,
Did they end up? Oh, he turns around or what?
it just stops. It just like the video stops and all the comments are like, what the fuck happens after that? Like, no one knows.
Bro,
Hey,
that
Captain.
boat pulled up aggressive. Imagine if they just have AKs and they like get in front of you and just like.
Who was that guy?
Oh, this is funny as hell. I love this. Just because I love dogs, I know you guys will love this too.
So, I put him in all his gear. I really can't think of a situation he would ever need all of this at one time except for a TikTok video. But here you go.
Basically, this like police officer.
Got his
He's ready to go fly a plane.
protection
What a unit.
That's the coolest dog I've ever seen.
Dude, basically this police officer puts his canine in like all of the potential gear that he could wear.
Those goggles.
He's
are
got goggles,
sick
ski
as
goggles.
fuck.
He's got a whole vest on. He's
I
got
would
his
not
boots.
fight him,
So
bro.
cool.
Oh, this is one. Sorry, last one, and then I'll let you take it. This is this real? I don't know. It has 4.5 million
Did
likes.
we just pregame a funeral?
Yeah, and the caption is, "Did we just pregame a funeral?" And it's hilarious.
Oh, I've seen this.
Like it's too perfect. It's too perfect for.
The boy stumbles. Oh my god, bro.
Bro, the way I don't know. Like maybe the mom's just good actress.
Oh, okay, last one. You guys are gonna fucking
This
love
one's
it.
good, this
You might
one's
have to
good.
take off your headphone. Like, I want you to hear everything.
Put the speaker into the mic,
Oh yeah,
right?
sure. Well, no, it's not coming out of my phone.
Oh.
True.
This one's just
Just run. Just run.
hilarious. It's just like
That's
That's
just
actually
wholesome
hilarious.
content
it's
right
just
there.
this gas station.
I'd be
clerk
hype.
Just
Say, hey, man.
calling cutie to every guy he sees.
I'd be hype. I'd be like, yeah, gas me up. You know.
That's
I would
I walk out of there with a little
I
confidence.
come back. Can I
boost.
get your number?
Yeah. Like, have you ever been like catcalled by like a gay dude before?
Yes.
Never.
Never.
No.
You of all people?
I swear to God, never.
Damn.
Dude,
wow.
walk down West Hollywood more often.
I literally don't do
But you're
that.
like, damn.
I feel like definitely have, but
Dude, if a gay guy like calls you cute,
myself.
you definitely feel yourself. You're like, oh shit, all right.
yeah, you're definitely wearing like some European.
You're like, damn, do I look good
One
today?
time, this gay guy, he was, we were at a party with him and his boyfriend were there. He's like, listen, if I wasn't dating Alec, you're totally my type.
Wait, where was this?
And I was like, damn, fuck yeah, like you're a smooth looking gay dude, like you know,
Like, dude, if I can make dudes think I'm cute, like that's a huge step.
That's
like,
hilarious.
It's massive.
totally, it's a win across the board. You feel me? Wait, but
That is
okay.
dumb.
I got so many more good videos, but fuck it. All right, I'll let someone else take over.
Put some in the stash box.
All right, I got the stash box.
Honestly,
That
that
was
was good. But since you brought it up, I was drinking on Wednesdays. I think we got to end this. Episode with an anecdote.
What?
Well, you remember Wasted Wednesdays.
Oh,
Ginny.
dude.
Ginny
my
brought down the
God,
hammer.
the story. Oh, dude,
This might be one of the greatest stories from our high school days.
so funny.
So, this is like junior, senior. Was it probably junior?
Probably
Wait, were you calling it Wasted Wednesday in
Then,
high school?
In high school. So like
Wow.
on Wednesdays, like we just were fucking just wanted to get fucked up
I
all the
think-
time, and so
Especially senior year, like we had
Yeah.
nothing to live
yeah,
for.
yeah. And this might have been junior. It might have been senior. Yeah, I think it was senior year actually. But we were like, fuck, like let's just see how much we can get drunk during the school year and like you know
And
still pass our classes and stuff.
We had a class together senior year, I believe, and I don't know what. It was probably one of your dumbest class, one of my smartest classes.
What cla-
But I think we had a class. We're like, yo, we're gonna go, or maybe it was just a lie. But I was going to your house to go do homework. Like that's where I was like, hey mom, can I go kick it with
Global
my?
intolerance.
Of course,
Yeah, maybe some
something.
shit like that. Yeah, exactly.
that was freshman.
Or like zoology or whatever, you know, zoology.
Yeah, it could have been whatever.
But so I'm going to Jay's crib to go.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. We're we know we're about to get hammered. I sneak into my parents' liquor cabinet, get the Bacardi.
Wait, you get drunk at school?
No.
This is after school.
Okay.
You know, it's like 5. You know, probably 5 p.m.
Not in this instance.
How much do you guys weigh right now? Like in that moment, like how much? Were you 100 pounds?
88, maybe. I
That's
don't know.
probably like 140.
Bro, it's insane. Not even probably.
Senior year, I'm not that
Oh,
different.
true. You're right. Okay, senior
Like
year. my bad, my bad.
145.
That's probably Michael Irvin in it. A little 88 action.
But
Go on.
regardless,
Good
I
numbers.
sneak into my parents' liquor cabinet, get the Bacardi. I see the Bacardi. It stares at me back. So I grab this Gatorade bottle, empty Gatorade bottle, and fill it up. And I'm going to Johnson's crib. I whip my, I think probably like my
The Blazer,
I think it
for sure.
was it the Blazer? Yeah. It was,
What else
yeah.
you driving?
Maybe my mom's car or some shit.
Oh, okay.
But I take the Blazer to Johnson's crib.
You get there, and what
what
am
do
I?
we do?
Well, what am I waiting there with? I already got.
You got a bottle of wine.
I got a bottle of wine I
We
stole
used
from my
to
mom.
We stole probably over 50 bottles of wine in those 4 years.
Yeah.
of high
Bro,
school.
and our parents liked like the bougie wine. Like I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, we were fucking
Yeah.
denting their bank accounts by stealing those wines. And we thought they wouldn't notice. We're like, oh, we'll just do one every weekend. It's like, bro, my dad fucking kept tabs. Bro.
Yeah, of
He
course.
was not
It's like-
fucking.
He's like,
Johnny
"What,
kept
19?"
tabs, bro. Yeah.
It's like a $90, $90 per bottle, or $180 per bottle.
Either way, we're like, all right, we're gonna split your Gatorade bottle and we'll split this bottle of wine, and we're fucking lightweight bandits. I mean, like, I feel like we could drink a lot for our weight
Yeah.
because we were kind of getting really belligerent back then in high school.
But you only weighed 88 and 112 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still,
yeah,
even
yeah.
like being a heavyweight back then, you're still a fucking lightweight. So we split these two respective bottles and
Kill the bottle of wine and kill the whole Gatorade bottle of Bacardi.
and we were.
And then mom's comes home a
Mom
little
comes
early.
home, and
she's
she's
like, family
we're
dinner.
gonna make some dinner. And me and Sam are trying to hide upstairs. We're like, hey mom, like yelling down to her. She's like, all right, dinner will be
got a
ready in
ton
about
of
30.
homework.
Yeah, we're like, oh, we're just working up here. We're
She's
just
like blacked out in
shit-faced.
Jeff's room, like drawn on the walls or some shit.
That okay? Sidebar. That's something I miss so much. Like we don't ever just fucking go buy a handle because it's legal now. It's like not fun to go buy a handle. Then go up into my room and just like pass it around, just like sneaky.
See what happens.
Like we never do that because it's not fun anymore. I miss
we-
like
should we
going
do
up.
that?
I think we could do it and it'd be fun.
We should maybe do it tonight, right after this episode.
Like
We
literally,
could, like hire like
we
actors as our parents.
we'd
like,
stand up.
Will you berate
Yeah.
us? We walk in
No,
and
but-
catch us drinking.
Spank us if you catch us.
But honestly, Jesus. But honestly, but like Seaway and Ben are kind of like that.
I
Or not
know.
Seaway, but Benny.
No, like I can tell sometimes when you guys are in the studio. One time, sorry, I'll let you finish the story.
Yeah.
One time at 6 a.m. I remember you guys are in the studio, probably coming off like some shroom trip. Honestly, I actually know this for a fact. And like I come downstairs, I'm like, dude, we got football starting in 3 hours. But before I say anything, I open the studio door and you both look up at me like
Tweaked.
you're like, shit, dad's awake.
Yeah.
And like I felt bad. I was
I think
like,
I had
I'm
like
not mad.
I had like a cigarette in my hand in the house.
Yeah, you were like trying. You were trying to like hide it because I don't like when you smoke in this house. And then
paranoid as shit.
But I
He's
I
down
could,
here
I
with
could
it.
see
Sorry.
it. The second
Like-
they looked at me, I had to be so nice because I could tell like they were so vulnerable in that moment. And
Like, I don't
sometimes
want to ruin whatever's going on with them right now.
But I can feel that
It's
because
hilarious.
sometimes you can compare
Yeah.
that to like a relationship with your
Like you're
parents,
doing
like,
shit you know you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's 6
Bro,
a.m.
that's why it's
I
kind of
should be
nice going back to
sleeping.
Arizona because when I smoke weed there, my dad's always like, smells like pot again. And I'm like,
Yeah, like he's not gonna get you in trouble, but you can tell he's disappointed.
I go, yeah, that was me. he's like 9 a.m. I'm like,
It's 9 a.m.
Come on,
dude.
Jim, take a hit with me. Come on.
not proud of it.
So that's what you guys were doing. What happened?
So dinner's ready, and me and Sam are
yeah.
like, we're gonna kill this. We're gonna like put on
We got
poker
this.
face.
Yeah.
We go downstairs.
Little do you know,
and-
you're probably like reeking of alcohol.
Bro,
we're
reeking.
hammered.
And
Like,
so
I remember being in that spot and I was hammered.
looking back, I could tell my mom was fucking with us. I mean, I was drunk. I don't remember much, but I remember she was like asking us questions, like pretty intricate questions, like,
Yeah.
so boys, what was going on in school today? Huh? What was the craziest thing you learned?
Yeah.
And I was like, right now, mom, I'm like Jesus. And so we were just like we pretty much bullshitted our way through the entire dinner. And by the end, me and Sam were like, fuck yeah, we killed that shit. We like went and reconvened in my room. We're like, fuck yeah, they have no idea. And then my mom comes up and she's like, so boys, I can tell you're both like really drunk right now. And we're like, what? We've never done that, ever.
Literally just like that.
And she's like, boys, I'm not stupid. What have you been drinking? And we're like, we were like literally playing it
Yeah.
off as hard as we could. We were not going to give in.
That's why I'm confused about this next part.
This next part, no. So my mom's like, Sam, I won't tell your parents, but you have to go home. We're going to have to wait till you sober up, and then I'm going to follow you in my car. And so we waited at my house for a couple hours.
Okay.
And my
Yeah.
mom was actually really chill about it. You know, she was never like the biggest stickler. Like I got grounded for it for sure. Like my dad was pissed. He bitched me out. But either way,
Oh God, that's another
We have the
story
same
have to
parents,
tell.
bro.
she drove behind Sam like
Yeah.
on his way home.
I did my convincing. I was like, trust me, Mrs. Johnson, I'm sober.
I
And
think you were
she
like
let me
almost
get in.
sober. You
He
might
has the
have-
worst
I mean,
slurring too,
I don't
like
know,
the
bro,
worst.
You know, I slur bad.
was not
but
sober.
no, because
sober.
I remember getting in the car and I'm like, fucking, let's do this. Like, oh, good, wish me luck. And I
Don't
remember
drink and
driving
drive.
and I was looking. I was
Yeah,
like,
don't drink and
yeah,
drive.
Don't drink and
not good. Seriously,
Seriously.
bad vibes. But I was driving. I was
cool.
looking in my mirror. And Mama J's like right
Hawking
there on
you
my
down, man.
ass.
She's
I'm like,
riding your
like
bumper.
she was a cop, and I was
It's kind of nice knowing the cop can't pull you over though.
yeah.
But that was probably
No,
the best you've ever driven.
Of
Because you're
course.
like, okay, I know I might be like a little tipsy right now, so I gotta fucking
Yeah.
make sure I'm perfect, you know? Like
That's crazy. that
Either way, yeah, wasted Wednesdays, you know. We're drinking on a Wednesday.
Bro,
And
you
now
gotta
your
realize-
parents know about it.
And now,
Yeah.
now we laugh about it, bro. Now my mom admits to me like that she sold drugs in high school. I'm like, Mom, okay, we're not that comfortable. All right?
Like, whoa, Jen.
I'm
That's
kidding.
hilarious.
She never did that. Weed's not a drug.
We can plant, dude. It grows out of the ground, and I hope you all smoke it. Happy Wednesday. Great day. Love you, boys.
Cheers, boys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Make sure you subscribe. Tune in every week for more episodes, and we will see you around the corner.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You were sexing in your bed, had nothing to do. But little did you know there were 4 dudes who like talking shit while sipping their brews. Just make sure your parents don't walk in the room.
Hey, what are you watching?
Nothing, Mom.
I wanna get away from the real world. I wanna get away from the real world. Sports, jokes, and everything in between.
Don't tell your mom it's parental advisory.